Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. Since the last episode, we've made it finally to Lower Blight Town. An area I'm much more familiar with than Upper Blight Town, for reasons I've repeatedly explained. Sorry about that. It is a tendency of mine, I've noticed, that when I don't have anything to say, I just repeat shit I've already said. Hopefully that's something I'll overcome as I get more comfortable speaking to you like this. You see, when I'm just rambling to myself like a madman, the things I say don't have to make sense. So I'm sure there will be... Oh, God damn it. Aha! Some kind of adjustment period. Now, we have become human, partially to kindle this bonfire, which will be handy to us. Because don't take the fact that I'm more familiar with this area to mean that it's not going to be a trial. Because, God damn it. Lower Blighttown is a pain in the ass, just like Upper Blighttown. Oh, okay. New ones just spawn. Of course. I don't know why I bothered. Ah! And that's the other reason that we became human, so that we could face Man-Eater Mildred here. Who is clearly some kind of cannibal. She's wearing a sack on her head and nothing else, and wields the Butcher's Cleaver and the Plank Shield. She's not very strong. But it's a very fun encounter that kind of comes out of nowhere. So I wanted to show it to you. I did miss one encounter with Solaire. Oh, we got the butcher knife. Very nice. Solaire can help you fight the Gaping Dragon, believe it or not, but I forgot about it. But that's okay. We will see our buddy Solaire again. Now, let me get my bearings here. What I want to find... Oh, there it is. I found it. I want to find the big water wheel thing. I guess it's more like a elevator, but that thing. Oh, yeah, there's our friends with the rocks. Those are just the big hollows with the clubs, but now they have rocks, and they're very annoying. That's actually the way we need to go to get to the boss of this area. You can see the entrance to the next area, where the boss can be found, right there. What is this huge pile of bullshit? Well, I'll explain that later. But there are plenty of other places in this area that we want to go. First of all, I want to go get that item. Because I don't remember which item this is specifically. There's a couple of items you can find lying around here in the swamp. And some leeches. Ah, it's just a soul. What the... Oh, man. Well, we've been invaded. Because, of course, we have. I'm honestly surprised so many people are still invading in the strange areas in this game. I would expect people to still be hanging around in the PvP zones. Well, there aren't really dedicated PvP zones, but there are certain zones everyone hangs around into PvP. I don't remember where invaders show up in Blighttown. It's been a long time. I guess we'll just wait for him, because he's just gonna kill us, and there's nothing we can realistically do about it. I mean, unless this is like a... I don't know, an invader that is deliberately gimping themselves to make it fair. But, you don't really see those. But, where are they? We are still invaded, yes? Oh, there he is. Let's give him the customary wave. Oh boy. He's wearing the giant's armor. Let's do partial parries. Damn it. That. I was hoping I could parry him just to freak him out. We would have done almost no damage to him had we actually gotten the critical hit, but it would have been very funny. But as you can see, the timing for parrying in PvP is very difficult. And while I was pretty good at it once, it's something I would have to practice a lot to be able to do it reliably again. But we are no longer human, so we will not be invaded anymore. But yeah, I didn't really want to... That was kind of me derailing the episode to just stand around for a few minutes, but I didn't really want to advance any farther in the zone knowing that we would just end up being killed by the invader and have to run back anyway. Ah, dang. I was hoping we could, You can't poison me! I'm already poisoned, you fools. But yeah, that invader was using the club. And a miracle that I believe is called Dark Moon Blade? Is that what it was called? I think so. It is a miracle that you get from a... Oops. From a... You know, I really should just put these on my item bar. It's a miracle you get from a particular covenant. I believe it's the strongest of all the weapon... miracles. There are a bunch of different spells that specifically buff your weapon. And, some of them are sorceries, some of them are miracles, and that one is the best miracle version. There's another one, Sunlight Blade, which is easier to get, I think, but it's not quite as strong. At least if I'm remembering correctly. This is all very old information. Personally, I didn't tend to use magic, so I didn't use them very much. So this route we're taking... Whoops. Uh-oh. This route we're taking leads to the entrance to the shortcut that allows you to skip through Blighttown. So when you go through the shortcut, this is where you come out. That's right, you get to skip that whole entire section that entire trek down here, you just avoid the whole thing. Now, it's not to say this area doesn't have its own threats. Namely, these fellas. To be honest, I thought this was the path that led... Oops. And we're dead. Yeah, that can happen. I thought that was the path that led over to the Blow Dart Hollows, but I suppose I was a little bit off. You want to kill those guys for, you know, reasons I've explained. But also because they're just annoying bastards. And I want them dead for all the grief they've given me in past lives. Whoops. But yeah, that invader that we encountered was wearing the Giant's armor, which is one of the... I think it is the heaviest heavy armor set in the game. It gives you a crap ton of poise, really good lightning resistance if I remember right, but it's incredibly heavy. Man, I hate those guys. We're just gonna ignore Mr. Chaos Spider over there. We could go get our souls, but I want to kill these guys first. Because fuck them. That's why. I can't hit the item accept button. There we go. Book it. Oh, there was one back there as well. Fuck it. Don't stop moving. I do have the blooming purple moss clumps to heal myself if I get toxic by these guys. But I'd really just rather not have to. Oh, this guy's on like a little outcropping, I forgot. How are you meant to get to him? Oh, I guess you could jump. Oh wait, I have Fireball. Hang on. I wasn't close enough. Whatever, we could just take it. You missed! Haha, idiot. Now there's one more over there. Will you fuck off? Oh, and there's some stuff down there as well. Mainly some dogs. I don't actually know if there's any loot down there. I don't remember where that leads. I guess we can explore. See, the one thing that we have not yet found is the key that lets us use the shortcut properly. Because we can go to the shortcut right now, but eventually there will be a door and it won't let us get to the destination without the key. Now, if you have the master key, you don't need the key, but we don't, obviously. So we're gonna have to go find the key. This may lead to it, as for all I know. I don't remember at all where it is. Because any of the times I've used... Oh, okay. This route, I didn't need it. There are more dogs over here. Some over there. I'm afraid that stepping forward to attack those dogs over there will trigger these guys to come after you. Even though they're out of what would probably normally be their aggro range. Sometimes this game will set up traps for you like that where once you pass a certain, checkpoint, enemies will just come after you. Even if they normally wouldn't from that range. Because the developers are sick in the head like that. Oh, Firekeeper's Soul. Now that's a good get. If you remember, that is the item that allows us to upgrade our Estus Flask. We are going to want to go use that sooner rather than later for reasons that people who are experienced with this game will already be familiar with. That doesn't lead anywhere. Although, they may already... there may already be a complication with that plan. I don't remember exactly. We'll find out. In the meantime, we're just going to explore this zone as thoroughly as I can. The way to actually get to the shortcut is to go up. So we are sort of going the wrong way, but, you know, as I said, we have some stuff we need to find first anyway. And we got our souls back, which, oh, apparently we have quite a few. I don't remember where we got those from. Maybe it's just from killing stuff. Ouch. Where did we get these souls from? I thought I spent all my souls. Something must have happened when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, a chest. I hate you. My least favorite enemies in this game are still the dogs. But those guys are not great either. Oh! Yeah, the Crimson set. What's happening? What are these sounds I'm hearing? Weird. We'll read the description on those in a second. Ah, Sorcery Remedy. Now, if you're a sorcerer, this is a very handy spell to have because it cures poison. And bleeding. But to be honest, I don't really understand the purpose of the effects that reduce bleeding, like the blood red moss clumps and, well, Remedy, but Remedy has other uses. But I've never been in a situation where reducing bleeding would be useful. Usually when you get bleed, you're getting it pretty fast. You're not going to have time to pop an item, because bleed is applied by people hitting you with a weapon. So if you're getting hit with bleed, you have bigger problems. Like someone swinging a weapon at you. And it reduces fast enough on its own that you're not really going to need an item for it. I wonder if at some point in development, bleed was intended to be more gradual, maybe? Before we finish going up this ladder, let's survey. There's an enemy there. We will just take care of. There's the ladder. Well, if we don't find the key, this is going to be kind of a short trip. With my luck, the key won't be on the shortcut path at all. It'll be somewhere else completely in Blighttown, and I'll never find it. Here's a chest. Oh! Key to New Londa Ruins. Never mind, that's the key we need. That name might ring a bell. If it does, then you know where we're going. Because this is the final hallway. And we just have to kill a couple more of these guys to get through it. The guys that drop piles of shit. I'm not really, I gotta be careful with the hitbox on that one. I'm not really comfortable with the way that we're literally just stabbing them in their actual butthole. Oh no, we managed to aggro both of them at once. I forgot there was a third one there. No, we're not going to be able to keep these guys fast enough. That was a bad move. Whoa. And we're dead. Yeah. That's Blighttown. I think this is the most I've died all series. Which isn't surprising, it is Blighttown. There are probably more directly challenging areas, but there are a few areas that I would say are more annoying. There are areas with fewer bonfires, with tougher enemies, and with more challenging platforming even. Despite what you've seen. But there are no areas in this game which are just designed to piss you off like Blighttown is. Luckily, the trip back up there isn't very long. Despite how irritating it is, Blighttown is a pretty small zone. It's surprisingly cramped once you know your way around. Which is A-okay, because I don't want to spend any more time here than I absolutely have to. It is very convenient that I'm about to fall off on. Oh, okay. We're just going to leave that guy here because he can't go up ladders. We'll see more of those leeches down there, I'm sure, but I believe I was going to say this about them, but I got distracted, as I constantly do. But those leeches down in the swamp, the giant leeches that you can fight, they drop green Titanite shards. If you're making a holy weapon, you need those to upgrade them. So, if you're playing like a faith build, you can farm those leeches for green Titanite shards to get your holy weapon upgraded. Right. This time we'll be a bit more cautious. Damn it. I say and then immediately mess up the parry. What does that sound? Is that just the sound he makes when he, like, falls down? It sounds like a projectile, like, hitting something, but... Okay, this time, since I remember that there are, in fact, 3 of these guys in here. Oh, no. Oh, we got another pile of shit. I'm glad. No, okay, he didn't actually get aggroed, he just is curious. Circling around them and going for the backstab is probably the safer way to kill these guys. The parrying is much faster, I have to admit. And another pile of shit. I don't know why I even bother picking up the stuff they drop. I don't think they can drop their weapon, which is the large club. There's actually 3 levels of club. That's right, the club is a whole family of weapons. It's, you've got the club, you've got the reinforced club, then you've got the large club, and then you've got the giant club, which is like the large club, but even more ridiculously huge. The large club is actually really good. It's a very reliable weapon in all of these games that it's in, anyway. Now, we are going to come out here into a very interesting area. Welcome to the Valley of Drakes. We will very quickly learn why it's called that if we venture on further that way. But we're not going to do that yet. Because first, we're going to get this item and use our New Londa Ruins key to open this door. And come out. Here. You remember this place, right? This is where we picked up that first Firekeeper's soul. The place that is directly under Firelink Shrine. That's right, baby, it's another shortcut. Back to Firelink Shrine. I love the way that this game just always gives you a way back home, no matter where you are. Everything's interconnected. It's beautiful level design. Now, let's see. Yep, I was right. I'm too late. Who's this? Uh-oh. The Black Eye Orb. Dead. The Firekeeper is fucking dead. I couldn't remember if that happens when you go to Blighttown or after you kill the boss in Blighttown. A Black Eye Orb. Mystical orb found on a keeper's corpse. Invade the world of a murderer of a Firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the Firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods, Anor Londo. And that's telling you where you have to go, because Knight Lautrec, that guy we rescued from the prison cell, yeah, he killed the fucking Firekeeper and dipped. That means we can't upgrade our Estus Flask. More annoying than that, the fire's gone out. The Firekeeper is absent. You can't light the bonfire. That's right. Our hub area, our safe haven, is fucking gone. And it's all his fault. Now you see why I always kill him instead of rescuing him. Because if you kill him, this doesn't happen. But we get to have a cool confrontation with him later. So for the sake of content, I was forced to allow him to live.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it. Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
Cheerful as always. But that's okay. We're going to talk to our best buddy.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
So we can upgrade our pyromancy flame. With all these souls we picked up. There we go.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Actually, does he have anything to talk about that we haven't heard yet?
Oh, my teacher, whom I imagine still resides in the Great Swamp, had a funny way of putting it. He said that pyromancy is the ultimate fantasy. We are born into dark and warmed by fire, but this fire we cannot touch. Those whose fascination with fire persists, learn to hold it in their own hand. He rather had a way with words, the old withering frog. Goodbye then. Be safe, friend.
Don't worry, buddy. I won't grow hollow. But yeah, that is the end of Firelink Shrine's bonfire. Or is it? We'll have to go to the City of the Gods and Orlando to find out. But we'll see about that in the next episode. I'll see you guys later.